Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Ooh.
Whoa.
Hello, good morning. Good. And a morning. Starting now. Where did you go?
Where at? Hi.
Doig.
Hi.
Since 8
Hi. Hi.
Nice.
Hi.
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 How's it going?
Hi. What?
Good morning.
Hi.
How's it going, Doig?
I mean,
Good morning.
I'm feeling way better.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You should be. You slept the entire day.
I did.
And then you slept the entire night.
I slept and then I got up. I made curry. I ate it. I went to bed.
You went back to bed.
I went to sleep.
You slept. Pretty good day.
It's genuinely amazing.
Yeah, genuinely from like 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then from like 12 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you, Doig. I'm really glad you feel better though.
Yeah.
Yeah, body said need rest now. Let me rest.
I was surprised. I was like, oh god, I've slept for 8 hours. I'm gonna be up. And then I was watching One Piece, and then my brain was just like, no. And then I fell asleep again.
No, you can't.
But that's why you found me like half off the end of the bed.
I found you like a Renaissance painting.
Really?
Like sprawled across the floor with your hand like reaching outwards and your phone falling from your hand. It was amazing.
Yeah, it wasn't like
looked really dramatic.
It wasn't like I'd made the very, very conscious decision to stop watching. I kind of just like pressed the thumb on the because I was watching on my phone. Pressed my thumb on the off button on the phone, and then just it was almost as if I deactivated myself. I was like, dude.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got the rest you needed.
I could go for more.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind taking a day to just sleep. But I would feel like I'd wasted it. My brain wouldn't shut up about it. It wouldn't let me.
On June 6th, 2023, you did nothing.
You did nothing.
Feel bad about it.
Back.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't feel anything.
Except better. Bit better than yesterday, right?
I said a lot of weird shit on yesterday's stream.
Is that a dabbing rat? That is a dabbing rat. That's a good dabbing rat emote right there. That's a good dabbing rat emote. Nice job, Renee. Hell yeah.
Dab together.
I can't.
I did make you a dab anim at one point because I used it for the airship reveal
I'm sure
video.
you did.
What's that meant to mean?
I'm sure at some point something did work for me.
Lots of things work for you.
But it hasn't worked in years. And no one's fixed me because I'm not a priority.
That's not true.
Because every time I tell you something's broken, you're just like, oh. And then you make yourself a cool new thing.
Like what?
Like my dab. And my mouth not working for ages.
Face tracking works because of you.
Hi, Martina. I wasn't complaining. I was just I was just telling Doig he's doing a great job. Ah.
See, I didn't make that for me.
Hmm?
I didn't make that for me. I made that for Martina.
What, the bop?
Yeah.
You
Get her
did-
again.
You did make it so that you could fire balls at me that would make me ragdoll.
That is Barry's fault.
But you only made them for me.
Listen,
That only you could activate.
I tried to put ragdoll on me and it didn't go well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Here I am.
My legs kicked up into my head and I didn't work for my limbs are too close together.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spot.
I got too much gravitational pull on my anatomy that it didn't work for me.
That's what they always say.
That's why it only worked for you.
Well, here
Because
we
it
are.
literally only worked for you.
Here we are, looking through the O. There we are. I did it.
You threaded that needle.
I did. It's a Tuesday. And there's a little girl going.
Is it Tuesday?
A little one. It is Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah. It was Monday yesterday, right? Right? Anna sees another day closer.
Oh.
By the way,
jeez.
we won't be streaming next week.
Nope.
Because we'll be in Annecy.
Yep. No
Oh,
streams
no.
next week.
Hmm?
No streams next week.
No streams next week.
No streams.
Only Annecy.
Oh, we stream on Friday.
The whole week. Will we stream this Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We're not leaving till Saturday morning.
That's true.
So I think so. But then we might not be back till Monday.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
In which case we'll probably stream again starting the next Tuesday.
We might be leaving on. I don't know. I'll have to check.
Okay. But we'll let you guys know for sure. Also, since my Tuesday is already mostly over. Can we Monhun? We might be able to. If Doug and I can get packed up and ready to go on Thursday, then we can Monhun on Friday.
If we're mon hunting on Friday, then we won't be streaming on Friday morning.
Well, I don't know.
Because we'll be on Onsta's stream.
Yeah, I mean, we won't be on On's stream at 9 a.m.
No. That's what I mean. If we're mon hunting on Friday, then we won't have a morning stream because we'll be streaming on Onsta's stream in the afternoon.
Okay, if that's what you like.
Well, that's what we did last time.
Yeah. But the reason we did that last time was because it was meant to be a stream on our channel and then we couldn't get it to work.
Oh, that's true. It didn't work. Okay, well, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll just raid into Onsta.
Maybe we will.
No, because then I'll panic because that's the day we have to pack. It won't take long to pack for Annecy.
I just said if we pack on Thursday,
Oh.
then we can do monster hunting.
Oh, we should pack on Thursday.
I just said that.
Indy, I've got an idea.
Fuck you. I said it. But also, I wouldn't want to raid into Ulster because if we did that, then we wouldn't really have time to do any setup with Ulster.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, unless our stream just had dead air for like 40 minutes.
I mean, we could always do like a BRB or something, but I suspect people would probably just go and watch something else. Anyway, Pikachu says the weather in Annecy is very unpredictable, but prepare for rainfall.
Oh.
It says it's going to thunderstorm the whole week.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I hope it's not like last year. And then the universe was like, all right, hold my cup.
Yeah, last year it was a heat wave, which was also very bad. In fact, it was probably worse being a heat wave with a group of people. But yeah, it's predicted that there's going to be thunderstorms all week, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's a universal cup. Everyone has to drink from it.
That's true, we could show a highlight video instead of putting dead air on. That's not a bad idea, Martina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, please no heat wave. No heat wave when I'm at a festival, shoulder to shoulder with a bunch of people. Like, the heat and the festival stress and the crowds all together sound awful.
Everybody go topless.
We all just go topless. It's just like a big nudist convention.
What will you see in Annecy? A lot of sweaty people. No, a lot of wet people because of the rain.
Now just a lot of rain on people.
Yeah, if everyone was wearing sunscreen as well and they were all topless, then it'd be easy to get through the crowds because you would just slip and slide.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I'm going to that event.
Fire me, crowd.
Compress.
Amazing.
That'd be genuinely really fun, but really disconcerting.
Yeah, Monster says I'll take heat wave over rain though. It's so much rain right now for you, Monster. I hope everything's okay over there, because I know that there was like tsunami warnings, weren't there?
Scribbling says, Doig, I'm starting to
Or
think
was it
that you still have
typhoon?
more silly things to say on stream. What do you mean, more? What?
Doig is never out of silly things to say on stream. That's his brand. Gotta keep the brand going, right, Doig?
Brand recognition is important.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the joke.
As are libel laws.
It's coming to me! Ah! I didn't get it. I'm bad at catching things.
Listen,
Oh,
you
thank
gotta
you for
let the
the follow.
mums know that this isn't a cartoon channel. Somehow.
Also said everything's good now, just very soggy. I don't like the rain. Aw. Honestly, I'd prefer rain to it being way too hot. So, thunderstorms for me is better than heat wave. Like, with the rain, I'm just getting wet, and that's fine. That was a great expression you just did.
It's when my hand goes in front of my face.
You looked really quizzical.
Did I?
Yeah. Well, shall we hop over?
Well,
and
that
see what
depends
you've
on whether
been
your
up to?
screen's available for showing things.
It is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Sup-
mean, you can check if you want.
Super sure.
I mean, no, because you're the only one who would know for sure.
Studio mode. Engaged.
Answer says, I'm a lizard, let me lay in the sun.
Swift screens.
Lizard life. Lizard
Yeah.
life is best life.
It looks good. It looks good. Studio mode. Go here. Share screen.
I just want to lie in a
screen.
rock and absorb the sun. That's what I want. I want to photosynthesize.
Ah.
I'm going to get you a heat lamp, monster.
Oop. There you go. Speaking of lamps.
Speaking of lamps,
Ta-da.
here's one I made earlier. See, we're just like Art Attack.
Yeah. There we are. Take that, Neil.
Yeah, take that, Mr. Buchanan.
Mr. Neil Buchanan. So they got the hookup. So he links up.
Mr. Buchanan.
Mr. Buchanan. Do you know that Mr. Buchanan is a musician?
I didn't know he was a musician.
He
What
in a
does
band.
he music?
Yeah, he musicians.
What does he music?
Band stuff.
What kind of stuff?
I don't know. Like punk rock. I don't know.
Punk rock?
Maybe.
That's amazing.
He's in a band though.
That's really cool. I want to
Yeah.
hear him sing. Or dance. Or play his instrument.
One of the above.
I want to hear him do the thing. If anyone has any more information on Neil Buchanan's music career, let me know. Deepa says, this is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is art attack.
This is an artichoke. This is an avocado.
artichoke. This is artichoke.
Here's what we made earlier. And it's
Only-
just some fruit.
Only English kids are going to get that.
What, the Art Attack thing? Didn't they make an American version of Art Attack?
Did they make an American version of art
It
attack?
feels like Americans make a lot of versions of British
They
things.
sure do. But you guys tell me. Like, was an American version of Art Attack available for you? And did it have the same theme song? I'm drinking my tea, by the way. I'm doing my traditional thing of putting my work up and then drinking tea. Pikecat says, I used to be obsessed with Art Attack as a toddler. I used to watch it with my parents too. Like, sometimes we would make things from the shows. Like, my parents liked Blue Peter, but I was never really a Blue Peter fan. Something about Blue Peter felt more boring to me than Art Attack for some reason. I don't know why.
You sound like a fun child. Here's
I was
Swifty. Let's have a look at Blue Peter. Boring.
I was just picky. That's all.
You had taste.
I did. Listen, I liked all the things that were on CBBC and none of the things that were on ITV, and that's just the way I was. ITV was icky. Answer says, I don't think we had it. It was a show where there was a dude, a host, and he showed you how to make cool art and stuff. It was like, you know, baby's first art show. He would do things like show you how to make a washing up liquid bottle into a boat.
It was more of a craft show.
Yeah, it was more of a craft show, and then he would do these things called art attacks, which would basically be that he would have an aerial camera 100 feet or so off the ground, and then he would get a bunch of things, like it might be clothes, it might be like flags, it might be art supplies, and he would make an image on the ground that you could see from the aerial camera, but that you couldn't see from the ground. And he would make a huge big picture, and then he would throw his arms out and look up at the camera and scream.
This is art attack.
Martina says, I remember, memory unlocked. Oh, Planet Care says, I remember the Roman statue that told puns. I'd forgotten about that segment. Yeah, there was a segment where there was just a Roman statue that was a puppet.
It was a bust of a, yeah.
And it would just tell bad jokes, and then you would cut to the next art attack. Martina says, I watched that to learn English. You did? That's amazing. I love that art attack was one of the first things in your vocabulary.
Martina was like, art is in my name.
Just a man screaming art attack at you for half an hour. Ainoki says that sounds like that one OK Go music video. I don't know which one. Dead parrot was one of your first words. Oh no. Oh no. Those are some sad first words to learn. Monty Python. Monty Python's a great thing to watch to learn English, probably.
Sure.
I think so.
Sure.
They use a lot of very fun language in Monty Python, and they're really entertaining. You also get a whole range of English accents in there. What you doing with my antlers?
I put lines on the side, so I don't want to do it again.
I see, I getcha.
I could probably...
Oh, look at this thumbnail! Isn't it neat? Thank you very much, Martina. So how did you guys sleep? You all sleep okay? Ainoki says the music video for I Won't Let You Down by OK Go has dancers making wild formations while a drone records them from above. That's an art attack! That is art attack! Incredible. Duper says Monty Python taught me how to walk, though I get complaints whenever I go shopping. This is a joke. I love the Ministry of Silly Walks. It's very good. What's the dude's name?
John Cleese.
John Cleese. Oh my gosh. The way John Cleese can move his body is, and always has been, goals for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a huge inspiration to the way I move generally. I want to move like he can move, with his big long legs flapping all over the place.
Step 1, get long legs.
I can do that. I've already programmed those into my bird.
True.
So I'm halfway there. I know he says Silly Walks is in fact my all-time favorite Monty Python skit. I just said I want to move like they do. Have you seen it, Onster? It's very good.
You move like they do.
Oh, this is cool. Damn. OK Go are so like, their music videos are fantastic every time. I love watching them.
Is that what we're listening to right now? No?
No? We're
Okay.
listening to Sonic. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Huh?
You sure about that? Okay, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna show you guys Silly Walks. Ba-ba-ya-ba-ba. Just in case Onster or someone hasn't seen it. Oh, there's gotta be a GIF. There's gotta be a GIF. You can't just show me still images. He's very good. Damn. Okay, let me get that one. Here you are. You gotta. I'm sorry that this is so tiny. The tiniest GIF that has ever GIFed because it's old. But this is a little preview. It's just a guy who walks funny and every movement he makes. I'm sorry. John Cleese cracks me up. I have to send you this one too. Here you are. The second one is also very good. Because it involves him navigating a room. Yes, it has your energy, says Onster. Oh, Onster! Never such a nice compliment have I been given. Onster says, Doig can India walk like this in the overlay. Give me a Ministry of Silly Walks walk, please.
Someone animates it for me. I'll put it in.
I love it when he gets real low. It's me. It's all I aspire to be. I just want to be someone who does a different walk every time they enter a room. Never do I do the same walk twice. CJ says who will buy Apple Vision Pro? Doig Swift in mixed reality. What is Apple Vision Pro? Get low. Get low. Get thrifty.
Is it Apple's VR entry thing?
I'm not sure. I might be about to find out. Doofus says, I like when it takes him a full 5 seconds to enter the room. I just like silly stuff. My humor is literally just like visual silliness gets me every time. If someone's doing something in an unusual and comedic way, that's just it. I'm rolling on the floor. It's a new Apple VR device announced yesterday. What does it do? Is it for gaming? Is it for us gamers? Pikachu says, when I was young, I hopped over the street like I was on an invisible horse. Like in Monty Python. Did you do the whole coconut thing? Where you have 2 coconuts that you can clop together to make the horse hoof sounds? Nice horsing there, Doig.
Thank you.
Apple doesn't make anything for gamers. Apple, what you got against gamers? It costs $3,500. Ah! Apple, why?
Apple.
This is the most expensive apple.
This is like the apple from Assassin's Creed.
This is like the first apple. You know, the one that the snakes like eat this apple.
Are Apple actually? What's the company name in Assassin's Creed?
Sorry, I just read Alex in chat said Apple's stock dropped 10 billion immediately after the announcement.
Oh, you serious?
That's really funny. That is too expensive. I mean, they're definitely telling us who this is for, right? And it's definitely not for gamers. It's for Apple tech bros.
It's for people who like jokingly go to buy it and then there's no like "Are you sure?" button, and it just goes "Thank you for your purchase."
Yeah, it's
for
people who want to
streamers.
see the stock market in VR.
Abstergo, thank you. I think Abstergo, Apple is this world's version of Abstergo.
Scribbling says, I haven't
They're
seen
just
it,
a little less subtle about it.
I haven't seen it, but is it true this revolutionary new Apple VR device doesn't look like it can fit glasses? If they've made it so it can't fit glasses inside it, that's real dumb. That's real dumb. It says Apple. Apple product.
You can't hear the toots. Okay, let me turn them on then.
Okay. Anoki says, 1 year at a Renaissance fair, my friends and I got together into pairs and rode around the fair with one person in front and the other following behind, clacking coconuts like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Fantastic. That's fantastic. That's perfect. What a disguise. CJ says it's for work, not for gaming. That's Apple. You can have virtual work environment or watch a cinema-sized screen on your couch for privacy. So I guess porn. Yeah, okay, yeah. For work, not for gaming. You know, the important work, like sitting at your computer desk, but then rather than using a computer, using your glasses instead. Or sitting on your couch and rather than using your TV, using your glasses instead. Really revolutionizes your life, doesn't it? Sounds like it'll make people a lot easier to steal from in public. Just saying. I'm just saying. As someone who would definitely never do that.
It's a minus to your passive perception.
It is, yeah. It reduces your passive perception to 5. Like, it sounds like the kind of thing you only really want to use indoors in your own space. In which case you'll have all the things that you would use it for anyway. I need to, like... I feel like VR glasses like that, I really need a function they can do that other things can't. And with gamers, it's like, well, you can play this game on them. So I'm like, okay, that's a reason to get them. If it's just like, I can watch my TV on it while my TV's in front of me anyway, I'm like, I don't know if that's...
See, they've already done that. It's called the iPhone. You can just watch things. The thing about having a really high def small screen is you just hold it closer to your face.
But this is... Like, no joke, Doig would rather watch things on an iPad or an iPhone than our actual TV.
Yeah, because it's closer.
Because when Doig holds his hands out in front of him and makes the size the TV looks like to him from where he's sitting, he's like, the iPad screen is bigger.
Yeah.
So
why would I... Why would I want to watch it?
I don't know, there's just something weird about that. It plays in my head a little bit.
The TVs, we have a wide room. The TV is on one side and you sit on the other.
It's like when you look at someone and you put your fingers out and you squish their head between your fingers.
Listen, if we moved the couch closer to the TV, then I totally watch it on the TV.
But it would ruin the feng shui of the whole room, dog.
It
And I'm
would
all about
ruin-
feng shui. I literally put fake leaves on a wall yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
Feng shui. That's probably not feng shui. That's probably just interior decorating. But you know. Alex says Apple announces they've reinvented the Sony Glastron, a head-mounted display literally released in 1996, and they're charging $3,500 so you can watch TV on something other than your actual TV. Buy now. It looks fancy, and probably the only reason to buy it is boasting rights, but you can't wear it outside because if you do, someone's going to steal your bag. So... Norbwart says, did your mum ever say, don't sit so close to a TV, you'll ruin your eyes? Absolutely they did. My parents both said that. They also said that about extended time on the computer. But I was messaging my friends on Instant Messenger. And I didn't want to get left out.
My parents used to have a policy that I couldn't go on the internet until after 9 p.m. just in case someone wanted to call.
Mm-hmm. My parents... were not that strict with me, which I feel like they regretted later.
Why were you just on the internet all the
I feel like
time?
they regretted giving me so much leeway because I was unruly and terrible. So yeah, they would pretty much let me on anytime as long as I wasn't on for too long in case someone needed to call. Louise Doodle says they also announced it after talking about the dangers of too much screen time.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they still my parents still imposed that internet thing, and I was like, but I have to write an essay. And they're like, well, you have to work on it after 9 p.m. then. I'm like, right. So I would have to do research in the evenings and then do the writing like in the day, I think.
I do think VR is the future. Though. Like, honestly, for realsies, I think VR is the future. I think that's the way everything's going to go when this technology gets better. I hope I live to see it. I hope that awesome VR doesn't happen 200 years after I'm dead.
I have a slight cynicism in my eye, so VR doesn't... I don't get the 3D stereoscope thing of VR. So I don't care.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
Like, if I put you into a VR headset now,
Yeah.
and you're in a 3D environment.
Yeah. I can look around and I get that part of it. But the actual, like, two screen thing of it, I only ever really kind of focus on one.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. You can still like competently use them and everything. Like when one day in the distant future we have VR on glasses that aren't really heavy and comfortable to wear, that you can like wear your glasses under and stuff. I feel like a lot of programs are going to use that for you to work in. Like it's going to become like that detective in Heavy Rain who's swiping things in the air and stuff. Except I truly believe that's what things are heading towards. Because I think it'll be really useful, like working on 3D animation or 3D modeling in a 3D space where you can see and sculpt things in front of you.
Yeah, they got that sort of stuff now anyway.
Yeah. But I think it'd be even better.
Mm-hmm.
And easier to use. And more affordable, hopefully. And I think that games are going to really explode using that kind of platform too. Also says I would spend 8 hours a day playing Sega and Super Nintendo when I was a kid on the computer. Yes! Scribbler says my parents had the whole only 1 hour video games a day, and I think that unironically helped me develop my love for drawing from an early age because I was so bored out of my mind. Scribbler, maybe so. My parents didn't have a 1 hour rule, thank goodness. But they did like stop me if I was on it for more than like a couple.
My dad was a gamer, is a gamer, still a gamer, bought consoles, and during summers I would get kicked outside.
Yeah.
It's like, go and play. It's like,
oh,
I don't want to.
yeah.
I want to play with Kinects, Lego, and the consoles that are in my room.
Louise Doodles says, bro, we didn't even have a TV. Like, legitimately, I think that the strict rules around what we couldn't watch and when I couldn't play consoles made me an early riser as a kid. I was so much more of an early riser because I knew I had to get up at like 5 a.m. The only way to play the consoles for more than like a little bit was to circumnavigate my parents by just being up before them. So I had to get up at like 5 a.m. and if I did that, I could play the console for like 2.5 hours before I had to go to like ballet class. And then I would like pause it and turn off the TV and tell my parents I turned it off. Because there were no saves back then. So if you stopped playing, you just would lose your progress.
So you just had your console on constantly.
Yeah, so I would tell them it was off because I'd turn the TV off. But I would leave the console on, so when I got back, it would still be where I was. And every time I'd be so scared that I'd get back and it would have like shut down while I was away or something, or lost my progress.
And your dad watching this goes, that's why our electricity bills were so high.
It was hard though, because most games took like over an hour to complete. And when you're only really allowed an hour and a half to 2 hours to play a game, there would be times when they'd be like, it's time to stop playing. And I'd be further in a game than I'd ever got.
Oh, right.
I'd be like, but if I stop now, I might never be able to get to this place again. Like, I've got further than I've ever got. I don't know how far I am from the end. And I can't save it. So if I turn it off now, it's just gone. And they'd be like, time is time.
Yeah, they wouldn't even try and understand what you're saying.
Practice your violin. Fuck that violin.
That's the true reason you didn't want to do violin.
It's not the true reason. It's just that happened. So you lied. I did. I lied to my parents. Answer said if you stop playing, you die. A part of me dies. Alex says, I had a friend who'd do that. He had TMNT 2 for NES, which was a super hard game. He'd get up in the morning and play, and then he'd turn the TV off and leave the NES paused all day when he went to school. Then he'd come home and unpause. It's the only way to get yourself enough time to get through the game. Because if you can only play for like 2 hours at a time, as a kid, that's often not enough time to complete the game because you've got to allocate time for like a couple of deaths in there where you have to then get all the way through the game again.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Lost Haggis, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Pride subscription. Can I still play the violin? No. I used to be pretty good at it though.
Does she still have a violin?
Yes. I bought one for myself so I could learn to play it again. And then upon trying to practice with it, I remembered that it's impossible to practice a violin quietly. So being in an apartment building, I was like, I'm not subjecting people to which is what a violin sounds like if you don't know how to play it. But I used to be really good. I used to be in an orchestra and do performances and stuff when I was a kid. I just hated practicing it. Louise Doodle says, my aunt used to go into the woods to practice her violin. That's very witchy. I love that. That's wonderful. Rico Man says, I relate to that a lot. Same thing with singing. That's why it feels okay to sing in the shower, right? It's because it feels like you're quieter because you're in a room with the door closed. And then for us, we have an extraction fan that goes on. And then there's the sound of the water as well. So it feels like you're kind of muffled and disguised a little bit.
Yeah.
Imagine walking through the woods and you hear... Shia LaBeouf. He's practicing his violin. It's Shia LaBeouf.
Let's try and hit an A. It's Shia LaBeouf.
Duper says, see, my dad was tech savvy and also played games, so we got the benefit of being able to say next save point, or he'd even say that when we needed to stop, but it also meant that he couldn't get away with kid shenanigans because he could call us out. Oh man, yeah. The dual-edged blade of, okay, I understand you might need to get to the next save point, but also I understand that you turning off the TV doesn't mean the console's off.
Yeah.
Scribbling says, talking about VR reminded me about Goro Fujita. I love Goro! An anime who came to talk at my school once who's been dabbling in VR art for years now.
Goron Vegeta.
Goro!
No,
He's been dabbling with VR art for years now. He works with the Oculus in a program called Quill that lets him draw and animate. He's been making little things every single day for years. Quillustrations, he calls them. Practice has made him very good. It's kind of bonkers. I love Goro stuff. Goro stuff is one of the big inspirations for me to want to do some storyboarding in VR. Because it looks like you could do such cool storyboarding using 3D programs like that.
Yeah.
No more says what makes a person wake up in the morning and choose violins. That's very good. It's very good. Yeah, I love Goro's work. Goro is a big inspiration for me. Thank you very much for the link in chat. That is something Shia would do. Shia LaBeouf practicing his violin in the woods. I haven't seen his stuff in a long time though. Let me actually click on it. I want to see if he's been doing daily stuff. I want to see what his most recent stuff is. House on Field. So cool. Oh, he's been doing some effects stuff. Interesting. Oh, this is cute. Oh, the result of my live tutorial on Patreon. Damn, you see, I want to get a VR set and get Quill. This looks cool.
Just don't get the Apple one. For some reason, I have like police riot shield mask for what's in my head for what Apple released when you were like, they've dropped by 10 billion. It's like just this head-mounted screen. That's what's in my head now.
It's honestly wild that he did this all in one day, though.
Feel free to show if you can.
There's so much work in here. Okay, let me get up. Shut up.
No, I'm laughing at the fact that the lantern has 9 sides. I usually...
Sonic X is trending. Sonic X! Sonic X! Sonic X! There you go, this is all done in one day. Presumably he didn't spend the whole day on it either.
It's cute.
Pretty rad. But he has a lot of stuff which is a little more complex as well. I have a message. Ooh! That's awesome! I got a message from someone at Flying Bark saying they're going to be at Annecy. And would we like to hang out?
Oh.
That's awesome! Oh my gosh, yes. I would love to. I'll have to reply to that later.
Is it someone I know?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's cool though.
But I've seen them, and I think talked to them a little bit in passing.
Okay.
D Doodle says, "Got any spider sonars?" Rico Man says, "The flying bark, the flying bark, the bark what flies." I was very much hoping that Tom and Sarah would be at Annecy, but they're not gonna be. How amazing would it be to hang out with Tom and Sarah? Oh, Louise says, "My boyfriend used to paint a lot in Quill, did a bit of animation it as well. I tried it, so friggin' hard, really. Oh man. Oh, I really want to try it. I'm still like, I still would love to try VR, but I'm still very like unsure about what headset to get. Like, I'd want one which is inexpensive but also has a lot of stuff for it, and a lot of things are very particular to which headset you get. It's a really nice lantern, Doig. You modelled it.
You modelled it. It's very nice.
Modelled it.
Modelled it.
Me. No! Don't make them smooth. They're meant to be like made from metal.
Oh, what, you want these to be edgy as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all made from iron or something.
Okay.
Bert says, "I have the Quest 2 and I mostly use it for Beat Saber and weirdly YouTube vids, but it's a lot of fun." Beat Saber looks so awesome. I want to play Beat Saber. So yeah, you watch YouTube videos on your... What makes you enjoy watching YouTube videos through your headset more than just watching them on a screen, Bert? Bert, explain. Big Amanda says, "I watched one of their works. Monkey Kid, I highly recommend the show. That's so cool you guys know them. I started watching Monkey Kid. I wanted to see Sarah and Tom's work, and it's so awesome so far. The animation is fucking mind-blowing. I honestly think that, I think Flying Bark are some of the best 2D animators in the world. Like, I genuinely think they are leading the charge in 2D animation. They're so good. So ridiculously good. And not only good at animation, their storytelling is incredible. Because they board stuff in-house as well. Fucking incredible people. Yeah, I know a couple of people from Flying Bark. And I've wanted to work with them for ages. Bert says, "I like VR YouTube videos. You can look at all the way around like going on holiday. Sometimes I use it while cycling. So then you're riding a bicycle in a cool new place." Oh, so you have like... Are you telling me, Bert, that you have like an exercise bike? And you get on your exercise bike and you put on a VR YouTube video of going through a new place. And then you feel like you're cycling through it. That's freaking cool. You should put a fan on too. To blow your hair back a little bit. That's really awesome. I didn't know they had YouTube VR videos.
Not gonna lie, kind of want to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
But at the same time, I'm like, gonna end up kicking a cat.
Bert says, "I do have a fan and I have done that." Oh, that's so cool.
What if you did like boat trips and then got a rowing machine and then you'd be like going down a river?
Farty Addy says you've got to do a VR roller coaster while doing that. If you did a VR roller coaster, does it throw your balance off because you feel like you should be?
I tried it on a treadmill once, but nearly died. Yeah, so I've been on a treadmill, and I learned that if you cover your face while you're on a treadmill, it's not good. Because I was like, oh, I'm getting really sweaty. I should wipe off my my head. And so I just like took the towel, had no idea. Took the towel, like wiped off like my brow, my face, and
your legs were like
almost went fucking just went sideways. Just fucking
honestly
fell over and
amazing,
like
isn't it?
flew off.
It's amazing, isn't it? Like, humans, one of the most like complex species to live, like super smart, can't continue running forward if they can't see. Their legs get confused. It's weird, isn't it? Like, you think you should be able to just automatically keep running forward, but you forget what straight is. Like, you don't know if you're veering or not.
Yeah, so from then henceforth, I was always just like, I'm gonna towel myself, but I'm not gonna cover my eyes.
Yeah. Like, I've tried running on a treadmill with my eyes closed a few times, and I can only do it
if you hold on.
If I hold on to the sides.
Yeah.
And even then, it feels bad and scary.
Yeah.
Scribbler says vision is one of the 3 components of balance. I didn't actually know that. That's very cool. These people says, have you seen when they remote control humans by blindfolding them and lightly shocking their inner ear? No. Does it make me sound too much like a mad scientist to say that sounds kind of cool? Complete this maze, human. I watched a really cool and interesting documentary recently on YouTube about Micro Mouse. The maze completing mouse robots that have become a competitive sport.
What?
They're really cool. So there's little robots called micro mice, or a micro mouse, and what essentially happens is that you take your micro mouse to this competition, and they unveil at this competition the new maze for the year.
Right, okay.
And it's this big, like, 10 foot by 10 foot maze, right? With little walls.
Yeah.
So you can see the maze from above. And you put your little micro mouse in it. And whoever's micro mouse finishes the maze first in the lowest time wins.
That's really cool.
And it's a really cool, like, robotics challenge. Because not only are you trying to make the mouse that's the fastest, but the main thing is figuring out how to program its brain so that it's going to find the solution to the maze the fastest. So there's this whole thing where, like, micro mice used to have to go around corners by, like, going, you know, left, then going down. And that would be it going around a corner. And then one year, this guy brought a mouse that could go diagonally and broke everyone's brains because it would skim the corners.
Right.
And it shaved so much time off completing the maze that it won that year. And then it was like, oh, and then everyone started building mice that could skim corners. You know, and there were different methods of how the mice would find their way through the maze. So the first one, like, what happens is you get something like, I think you get 5 attempts or something. I'm probably wrong about that, but you get a number of attempts. And generally what happens is the first couple of times the mouse goes through the maze, it's not actually trying to get the fastest time. It's just mapping out the maze in its memory. And then the last 2 or 3 runs is it trying to get through it as fast as possible.
Gotcha.
But there's different ways that the mice have found their way through it. So one of the first times was just they would go through the whole maze and map it. But they found that that wouldn't necessarily get you the fastest time. And then there was one where it would act kind of like water, where it would flood fill it, where it would go down the first passage it came to and follow that for as long as it could, and then backtrack to each fork in the road and try different routes.
Right, okay.
And it's so interesting to see how they've evolved over time and how they're still evolving now. Renee right here says, I can't wait until they unlock RoboMouse drifting. It's so cool though when you see them go because they're so fast. It honestly looks like sometimes they teleport from place to place. A to Z said there's also the traction problem solution. That video is fascinating. Yeah, it's fascinating because it's like a combination of the programming you put into its brain and the actual way you've chosen to build it.
That
Let's
sounds
see if I
super
can find you a
fascinating.
GIF. So you can see a micro mouse go. Micro mouse, starting here and there and everywhere. Micro mices that beyond compare. You are a micro mouse. You are a micro mouse. Oh man, they don't have many gifts of it. That's annoying. Okay, well I'll just show you guys the first gift. Here you are. Micro mice from Mars. There you are. I've officially finished my tea.
Oh, I see.
Let work commence.
It takes you an hour to drink your tea on average.
Yeah. Well, I'm also chatting, remember?
Yeah, you are. You're keeping everyone engaged.
Chatting, and then I spend half an hour drinking my tea and chatting, and then I'm ready to go. Don't you giggle at me. How don't you dare giggle? Don't you laugh! They laughed at me. I'll never let them laugh again. You gotta enjoy the tea, yeah, right? Does the tea get cold during that time? I did finish it just in time for, like, if I'd waited another 5 minutes, that tea would have been stone cold. I finished it just when it was, like, lukewarm. It was nice and hot in the beginning, though.
Well, that's good.
In the beginning, the tea was warm. Oh, it's an Undertale. Oh. I still feel like the next chapter of Deltarune is going to be released this year.
You reckon?
Yeah. I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling in my skeleton.
In your papyrus.
Yeah, in my paps. I
Don't
can feel it in my paps.
No.
You
Stop.
started it.
No, I said papyrus. There's a very big difference between papyrus and paps.
I feel it in my paps. I feel it in my sands.
India, you're familiar with the term pap smear, right?
No.
Okay, good.
What is it?
Never mind.
What is it?
No, it's fine.
Well, you brought it up.
No, well, you were the one that... Never mind.
I thought they'd be like baps.
Look at the chat right now.
Wait, are they that bad? What's a pap? I don't understand. Don't make me Google it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me do it.
Why am I? She's the one singing it, but...
Hey, Gamer says, oh my goodness, you'll find out eventually, Swifty. But one day, when I'm 90, I'll be like, oh! When I'm an adult, I'll find out.
You've already had one.
I've had one.
Yeah.
Pap.
Onsta is screaming right now.
Is it Is it a blood moon?
No, but you're in the right area. Never mind. Let's stop. Let's stop. I think anyway. Now I'm unsure. Now I'm unsure.
Stop. Oh, but the forbidden knowledge though. Chat, you have to teach me about the world. Fine, I'll stop asking. But I want you to know that I'll always be wondering now.
Okay.
If you've had a cervical cancer screen and you've had one, is it like a smear test?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a smear test.
Yeah, but it's called a pap smear.
That's fine though, isn't it?
Pretty sure.
Smear tests are fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I thought it was something much ruder than that.
No, it's not. It wasn't rude. It's just because you're like, I felt it in my paps.
That's pretty funny. They do a smear test and I'm like, anything to report? And they're like, yeah, Delta rune's coming.
You've worked your way back.
It looks like Delta rune's coming this year. It's the only way to find out. I did it. I know. I have all the knowledge in the world. I'm educated now. I graduated.
Can you see now why I was like, no, don't.
I guess, yeah. It wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was, which I'm happy about.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was just funny, but yeah.
You got one superpower and that's the one. What a terrible superpower to have. You never want to find out anything. These people says, what's the little wizard with the staff, Doig? What wizard with the staff?
It's the antler, but it's been unwrapped.
Oh! Look at them. It's like JJ shorthand for people. Tiny little
I
legs.
loved his tiny little legs.
Yeah, me too.
I could probably be way more efficient with this. Do I want to be though?
Is it going to take time? Because it's probably not worth it. Like, the lantern's meant to be like quite a small detail.
It might save painting time on the texture.
Yeah, but is it going to offset the painting time with just the time you spend doing this? I will get the perfect line here. There we go.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, Doig's honks and summon fire because they're little wizards with staffs. That's it. I'm looking forward to you getting your fire back. I miss it. It was so cool when you could shoot little fireballs.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I liked it. But then it malfunctioned and always fired at the camera.
Yeah.
What, stream malfunctioning? Yeah, you'd never guess it.
Listen, I try my best, okay?
You do amazing, Doig. You do incredible. Doig doesn't realize how cool he is the thing.
It's not true.
It is true.
It's not true.
It is true.
It's not true.
You don't see yourself as someone who like makes a lot of stuff or produces a lot of stuff. And I have to keep reminding you that you built this freaking overlay
Ah, yeah, it took a couple
basically
years.
by yourself.
Took a couple years though.
Yeah, but you've been working on it on and off. You haven't been working on it constantly for the past 2 years. You've had jobs.
That's true.
But you always forget about it whenever we're talking. You're always like, I just want to make something that's cool. That's mine. And I just look at you. And I'm like, Doig, you're doing it. Always have been.
Okay, I can either split this into 3 and paint like this section, then this section, and this section, or I can split it into like individual like pizza slices. Trying to think what would be best. Probably just pizza slices, right?
Yeah, Darkbolt says, Doig, you got the overlay running in less than the first year. Yeah, it's all been tweaked since then. Oh, yo! Jean DC, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Biggest Sonic fan coming through. Oh! Well, you're in good company. Welcome.
I think there's a competition there for biggest Sonic fan.
There are several big Sonic fans in this chat right now. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I don't know if you could tell by what I'm drawing right now. Welcome. Well, how was your stream? What were you up to? Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, 3-way tie. It's just a Spider-Man scene, but with like me, Ajon DC, and Onster all standing pointing at one another. I have proof though. Show us your proof.
Oh, what's your proof of being the biggest Sonic fan?
Yeah, present your proof, please. Present evidence. Morimar says, oh god, these emotes. Welcome to the Sonic Worm. we got Sonic Worm for days. Do you want proof? Can I send a link? Yeah, you can send a link. Prove it. Prove it. I don't believe you. You gotta prove it. This better not be a penis.
Oh wait, we've seen this. Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you. We sure have. Do you want to show it on screen?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yo, your VTuber stuff's so cool.
Yeah, it is. We love it. Ben says, no way.
I didn't recognize the name, but I recognize this.
Get a load of this. Martina says, don't play sound. Okay, we'll mute it because the sound might get us slammed by the copyright peoples.
There we are.
Here we are. Unsa says, oh, I love your stuff. Right? We've seen this.
This is very cool.
Here they are. So good. So good.
Meow.
I love it so much. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's fantastic to have you in the stream.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Oh my gosh, you're right. Are you the biggest Sonic fan? Oh, it could be true. It's so awesome. I love the way that you put yourself into other cartoons and stuff. It's so cool. I love it. I love the Mario one as well. I saw that one recently. That may have been the first one I saw of you a couple of weeks back. So good. Hit play on the storyboard. Oh, yeah, I should tell you what I'm doing. I'm a storyboard artist, and I'm just doing this in my free time for fun. Which is basically, I'm taking Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I'm making it into Sonic characters. I've done one of these before, and it did pretty well, and people wanted me to do a part 2. And this was the most requested clip that people wanted. So I'm just going through, I'm cleaning it up. I got the thumbnails in. but I'm going through and making sure it's like clean, and then I'm going to go through and add a bit more motion and expression to it, you know?
Yeah.
Let's have a Sonic race. Who's the biggest fan? John DC said it's much easier than coming up with my own stuff and being original. I think that's original. Like, for real, Onster and me were talking just like last week about how cool we thought it would be to put ourselves into cartoons. And then we were like, it would be really cool, but it would also be so much work. Could I justify doing that amount of work to do it? And you went and did it. It's awesome. It would be so cool though. It would be so. I just want to put myself in Sat AM. I just want to put myself in Sat AM. Okay, let me play for you guys so you can see what I've been up to. Bear in mind that these are still thumbnail roughs, okay? Only a few of them are clean, okay? Don't judge me, okay? Also, I should say, yes, this is Storyboard Pro. Indeed. This is Storyboard Pro. Do you have my audio coming through, Mike?
I can do it. We'll mute the stream.
Okay.
At this point in the stream. But
yeah, that's okay. We'll get muted. Sorry everyone who is about to lose all sound.
do you have something playing on your computer right now?
I don't think so. How come?
Because I can see an audio bar going up and down on Swift monitor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
NDA me for a sec. Let me check.
NDA you for a sec.
Oh, I have us playing. Hold on. How's that?
That's better. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. It's us. It's our stream.
Okay. Okay, I'll unmute you now.
Okay.
And I'll mute the music.
Okay. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear this. We'll see.
I don't
Let
know.
me know.
I don't know if I'll hear it. Let me before you play it.
Sesh Mesh says, "Is this a Tell Me Why scene?" It is.
Before you play it, advanced Sonic properties.
As John DC says, that's how I know you're professional. Well, because I'm using the most expensive software in the world.
Monitor.
It doesn't matter how much I get paid. It's all going to go into paying for Storyboard freaking Pro.
Okay, so now we should both be able to hear it if you play it.
Cool. Yeah, you want to do more storyboarding yourself? Oh, you should. Storyboarding is super fun. I'm actually an animator by trade, but I've been doing nothing but storyboarding for the past 2 years. And I've been really enjoying it. It's so much fun. It's rad. It's been teaching me a lot about composition and stuff.
Yeah.
What is that, Mike?
I was gonna say something, but I'll wait till after you play this.
Okay. You ready? Let me know if the sound is too low, too high, or doesn't work.
So, do you recognize any of these men?
I was hiding in the bathroom stall, so I didn't see his face, but I heard him. He was singing along to the music at the bar.
Do you remember what he was singing?
I think it was that song, I Want It That Way.
Backstreet Boys, I'm familiar. Okay. Number
The
one,
sound is a
could
bit
you
low.
please sing the opening to I Want It That Way?
Really? Okay. You are my fire,
Number two, keep it going.
the one desire.
Number three.
Believe when I say.
Number four.
I want it that way.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Now number five.
I never wanna hear you say,
I want it that way.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about that part.
That's where it's at so far. And I'm just literally like taking the same staging that Brooklyn Nine-Nine has and just translating it to Sonic instead.
So good.
Oh, we could show you the first one. You guys, if you guys are interested in seeing a finished one, then we can show you the first one. It's just a little and short, but it's got a bunch more of these shorter skits on it. Seshmesh says one of my favourite scenes in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah, a lot of people's favourite scenes, I think. Because this was the most requested one that we do next.
Cool. But wisely didn't take on more than he could handle.
I left 140.
And you'll be happy to know that he punched me in the face several times.
That does make me happy.
You okay? You look a little chubby.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I think he's dead.
This is taking too long. I'm gonna miss the farmer's market.
Ooh, that's a nice lamb job. This one goes on the blog. Hey, Sarge. What up, bro?
What up, bro?
Fine. I'll say I'm sorry.
No, be sincere. Like this. I'm sorry.
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 Good, that's the one.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I had you want to come in here, you want to big yourself up as the biggest Sonic fan,
Doig.
and you coming up against India?
Doig.
You for real? You
Doig.
for real?
Doig.
Stuff we helped make? You for real? You remember this day?
Doig, stop now. Ah.
Stuff we've helped make? Swifty worked on the...
Imagine being paid to do work. I could never. Yeah, as John DC says, I do it for the love of the game. There you go. To be fair, I do frequently forget to ask for payment.
She does.
They're like, let us pay you.
Angel Island.
Angel Island.
If you're a big Sonic fan, you've already seen this. I'll just cut to the parts that Swifty did.
Yeah, I only animated 2 shots on this. Though, because I was busy that month. I was busy with other things, so I could only take on 2 shots.
This one.
It looks old.
Even older than these ruins.
I wonder.
That was Swifty.
Donk.
And
Little Stick says, oh shit, I didn't know you worked on this. I did. I did just a couple of shots for them. This is when I animate. This is what I usually do.
this shot.
There was a little one just in there.
Just a little
Just
one.
a little one just in there.
Just a
Just a
little
little one. But mostly I've been storyboarding the past 2 years. Yeah. I worked on the Rise of the TMNT movie as a storyboard artist, and that movie's amazing. You guys should all watch it. Animated by the incredible Flying Bark. And I've also been storyboarding on Transformers Earthspark, which is a new Transformers series that's been coming out. You did get Bender's proud. Ben, no!
Bark. Bark, bark,
Don't
bark, bark.
say that. It's a process for the shot in our Patreon. It's not. I should put it there, actually, because I have the line tests for it. So I should...
Yeah.
That would be a good thing to put on the Patreon, right? Right? Yeah, probably.
You almost timed out, Ben.
But yeah, I'm so like happy to hear that you're a Sonic fan too. That's awesome. If you ever want to come and scrungle with me and Onster and yell about Sonic, do feel free. We're always yelling about Sonic, so you'll be in good company. Sonic fans unite. If we had a football team, it would be called Sonic Fans United.
Yes.
Onster says, welcome to the fold. Now please put on this blue spiky robe. John DC, you are swag. What were you up to on your stream? And how was it? I hope you had fun.
Sorry, I got competitive there. Oh, you want to compete?
CJ says, what's special about Sonic? CJ, you're banned. How dare you?
That was good.
You drew your own spider sonar. Oh my gosh, that's weird. We're weirdly no, I don't mean that's weird as in that's a weird thing to do. I said that's weird because we do a thing called the Animorning Challenge every month. And we set the new Animorning Challenge 2 days ago. And a new Animorning Challenge is literally to draw your spider sonar. So it's like we're weirdly in sync today. So yeah, what the heck? I mean, I saw Spider-Verse at the weekend and it's freaking amazing. I love it so much. So yeah, what's your spider sonar like? Tell us. Yeah, Farty Yard, it shows your spider sonar too. Spider Sonas unite. I want to see it. I want to see it. You can, if you want, put images straight into chat. So long as I have the image extension, we can actually grab them and throw them up here into the overlay.
Yeah.
Now number 5. I never want to hear you say
I want it that way.
you are my fire.
I want
Desire. Believe.
in my face.
Believe in my face. Smile. Gives it a little smile, Doig. I can't do it. I don't have face tracking on today. Nice. Very nice.
Also, yeah, welcome to our overlay. We haven't really done anything when you got here, but
Give people a little tour.
oh, want a little tour?
A little tour.
Want a little tour?
Just a little tour.
Okay, this is our main. This is on the deck of an airship. And
SS Adventure.
the SS
The
Adventure.
Sadventure.
Cams. Do a little zoom. I'll do like, so we got the screens up here. There's a floating island. It's all kind of ad hoc and work in progress. We're gonna make another version soon, or we're currently making another version. This is our deck. That's our mod Martina. That's our spoiler barrel. And if I turn this off, go to the welcome room. We have a little breakfast bar here.
Whoa!
Martina can hit me, which she often loves to do. This is the couch. We love the couch.
We love the couch.
We love the couch.
It's great. You can sit on it. It's good.
Behind us are some paintings. I'll just move the couch.
Oh yeah, like most people probably know us from making Starlight Brigade
Yeah.
for Knights of the Light Table, and we worked on Night Runner Magnum Bullets as well. John DC says, "Did you build this all yourself?" Doig built this.
I built this.
Doig built this.
So this painting here is by our friend Patrick Stannard. He did a really cool piece. The piece above it is by Kurzek, which is a play on the Eva poster. We had an event a couple of years ago where I became Mega Doig and Swifty had to fire cannons at me to defeat me. This one here is Starlight Brigade. This is Onsta.
There's Onsta.
Onsta's Dogsta.
She's here.
And then there's one above by Emlet, which you can see sort of in the top left there.
Yeah. Of the airship.
Yeah.
Do you have an airship zoom you can do to show us the ship?
I used to. I don't know if it's working in this one. I think I just do airship. Nope. Airship out. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
You'll never see the ship.
I'll put it on a temp cam later.
Okay.
What else? This is Swifty's guitar. It's very good.
There's the ball pit.
And we can show them ball pit in a second. Got a bomb cannon.
Oh, you guys can throw bombs from chat as well. If you're in from the raid and you don't know, then you feel free to bomb us anytime you like.
Yeah, you should have enough points if you follow. Hint, hint. Haha. Thank you, Crumbs.
John DC says, this is so comfy. I wanted to do something like this. My brain is too small to try and build anything. You could do this. This is
You could
just a
do
lot of
this.
small things done over a long time.
Is your avatar? How do you do your avatar? It kind of looks like Unrealish, from my inexperience.
Like Unreal Engine.
Yeah. But is it? I mean, if you made your avatar yourself, you got the skills. It's Unity. Well, this is Unity too.
There you are. You're a Unity. We're a Unity.
Let's be Unity together. It's a VC face avatar format. Oh, gotcha.
Swoodle says, if only there was a tutorial coming out. We are trying to make
I'm
one.
trying. My tutorials are going to be fairly basic.
You got 4 days to complete them all, Doig.
That's not
Oh,
going to
I
happen.
see.
That's not going to happen.
Doig is trying. He sure is. Trying my patience.
Got a little robot.
Called Trashbot.
Got trash
That's our
bot.
boy.
Does whatever until I hit this button here. Now he's like, oh yeah, let's go.
Let's go. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's a good trash bot. Go off you go. What else?
Show us your ball pit.
This is my ball pit.
Hold on, let me get out of the way. Hey. How dare.
This is my ball pit. It used to look a little bit different, and then I tried some new lighting, and then it's weird. And also my muzzle goes real dark. Martina,
And we'll fix that in version 2.
it's all gonna be fixed.
The most satisfying thing is when you get a bomb in there.
Get out of here.
She's going for you. She's on a warpath. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Swoodle's almost got one in there. Oh, look! Zoom out, Doig. I want to see the bombs go off. Yeah! That's so satisfying. We made this in honor of the famous ball pit from DashCon. So we tried to give it the same energy of just being in like a dark, empty space. Hell yeah. Nice bombing. Nice bombing, guys.
That's about it.
So that's about it. Hey, yeah. Believe when I say. But we're excited about version 2 because we're going to give our airship a little spruce up.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a few more rooms coming. I'm very pumped about. And of course, the fabled long-awaited multiplayer is also being worked on.
It is.
So we can have guests on the stream. But it's all Doig.
Farty Arty
Take a look at
says, Swift, stop making me double take that you actually do good sing songs randomly. Swifty can sing.
It's very kind of you, Farty Arty. Thank you. John DC says, I hope version 2 comes with tutorial. Me too. Me too. We are working on the tutorials.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of simple stuff. Like, it's 100% you'd be able to do it, no problem.
It's taking so long because I'm trying to make it good. If I would just like, oh, and then you do this and then you do this, then it's...
Let's be honest. It's taking so long because you don't enjoy working on tutorials.
Yeah, there is that.
So it's kind of hard to motivate yourself to do that instead of, say,
Ooh,
designing cool stuff for the ship. Oh, this is awesome!
that's so
Spider
cool.
doodle. I love it. Oh, what a cool idea, having them be a doodle. That's rad. Existing notepads, the margins of test papers. That's so cool. I can imagine them in Spider-Verse as well. That's so awesome.
Super cool.
Hell yeah.
I like that they lent into more of the comic stuff in the second one.
The S. Yeah. That's actually very, very good. That the S would be that S that everybody doodles in the notepad. Yeah, Estanchi says that's a great concept, actually. It sure is. So good. God, the movie's so good.
Yeah, the movie is
So good.
fantastic.
I wasn't expecting it to be so good. I was like, temper your expectations because it's a sequel. And, you know, there's a couple of things in the trailer where it looks like it might go a certain direction that I probably wouldn't be into. And then I went and saw it and was like, holy shit, this is amazing. They didn't do any of the things I was worried they'd do. And it's freaking awesome.
It's pretty cool, you guys.
Yeah. No sequel curse for this film.
I don't think Kino could watch it though.
How come?
Kino's sensitive to flashing
Oh.
lights and stuff.
I hope they bring out a version that is for people who are photosensitive.
Yeah.
So that they can also watch it. Because, yeah, the very first thing you see on the screen is like the logo flashing. And it's pretty intense. Soodle says, I've banned myself from Twitter until I see it this weekend. That was a good shout.
Yeah, everyone's outpouring right now. We tried to go see it on Saturday, but we live in the UK, so there was train strikes, but we didn't realize, so...
We couldn't.
Yeah, I booked tickets and everything, and I was like, okay, what train are we going to get? And it was just like, there are no trains available. And I was like, fuck.
We had to just eat the cost. The only way to change your ticket was to go directly into the cinema in person.
Yeah,
We're like, but we can't, that's the problem.
that's the issue right now.
Little Puffling says, I won't be able to see it for a long time. It's going to be fun dodging spoilers everywhere. Stay safe dodging those spoilers, Little Puffling. It's worth it, though. It's a really good movie. Swoodle says, already ordered the art book. Hell yeah. See, Lost Haggis says, a question. The auto-generated Spoke story that was made last year, did it end up having a t-shirt? Not sure if I've missed it. You haven't missed it. I'm assuming you're talking about the horror AI-generated Halloween story that we made with chat. That we had a t-shirt for. We had a t-shirt for the previous year's one last year, and we're going to do the same thing this year. So this year, the t-shirt for last year will be available. And it'll be cool.
There may or may not be another t-shirt from last year's story. We're still deciding, I think.
I want there to be.
Yeah.
It's very hard to justify the cost because we don't sell very many of them.
Basically, we need to sell more of them.
Yeah, we sold like 15, which is super awesome, but it didn't cover the cost of making them. So we kind of ate a lot of expenses on that one, which I was okay with because I still I'm really proud of it. But yeah, this one's going to have the added bonus of the names of everyone who was in chat on the back. Shirts from the Gill Hill Aquarium gift shop. That's really cool, actually. I think we named the aquarium in the story, so I might do like gift shop type t-shirts from the aquarium. That'd be pretty cool.
That could be quite cool.
Yeah. Little Puffling says, could using a print-on-demand site to fill orders be more cost-effective? We did. The money went into paying the designer to design them, and on the campaign we did to advertise them, which admittedly we weren't very good at advertising them, but we commissioned like a really cool video to reveal the t-shirts. But the design itself like cost like £500 to do, so we would have had to sell a fair amount to make that money back. But I personally think even though we lost money on it, it was worth it because I still think the design's freaking amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The design is so good. So I'm kind of okay eating the cost, even though it's like, you know, It's not a great business model to be okay to just eat the cost, but I just want the stuff. Just want the stuff. What if I just want a cool t-shirt though? What then?
Yeah. I think this part needs to have more space.
Did you know that sharks have an inner ear that helps them find their food in the dark? Well, that's terrifying. I don't like that. Sharks are so scary, man. Fish facts! Just have a t-shirt with a list of fish facts. Do, 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 do.
I think maybe what I can do here is a lot of these could be repeated elements. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put this here. And these can go here. Even if it's just, yeah, you know what?
Sorry, I thought you said a fish fact, so I photocopied a flounder. That's a terrible joke. I love it. Yeah, Los Haggis, that's a hopeful one. Fingers crossed. I'm actually asking Todd of Colourfunk Arcade fame to give me some advice in terms of marketing and how to approach that. So, you know, maybe we'll do better this year because I might be able to get some good advice on how to actually share the stuff that we're doing. I'm okay at making the stuff. I'm just bad at telling people about it.
Yeah. Wow, you're not bad.
Pretty bad.
You're not awful. Could be
Sorry.
better is...
Could be better.
I think the mindset that you get trapped in is that you hope that the thing is good enough that it you know, it speaks for itself, and oftentimes it can and does. So, but like that only goes so far.
I feel a little... I don't like marketing myself. It makes me feel skeevy, even though I know that's something that everyone has to do. And so it's hard for me to push products, even if I'm proud of them, and even if I've like paid a lot of money to make them happen. Still, it feels weird to me. I don't like doing it. It's something I'm gonna have to try and learn to get over. I do this on the wrong layer again.
I think the way for you to get through it is that you could try doing it for something that's non-profit, but still has to
Yes.
ask money from people.
Onster and I have something kind of in the works a little bit that might help me with that.
Yeah. So yeah, learn the skills there, I think. Honestly, I don't think you really need to learn the skills. I think you just need to learn how to allow yourself, and then things will line up.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Swifty, always drawing things on the wrong layer.
Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work.
There we go. Now we're on the right layer.
Kinda got it. That'll do.
Are you still unwrapping it?
Yeah.
I was hoping this lantern would be a little quick thing. I'm really sorry that I ended up putting it on your plate.
Dude, it's fine.
I wouldn't have thought that it was going to take you away from other stuff for this long.
It's because I'm trying to do it properly. I'm not just trying to quickly
do a rush job on it and get it done.
I don't want to like do it and throw it in, you know. This is like one of the first assets is going to get done properly.
Yeah, but we don't have time to spend this amount of time on every little bit.
Oh. I've spent what? Like a couple hours on it?
Wait. Mystic Crystal Anniversary coming a month from now, talking about marketing yourself. And then the new NSP video is out. We may need to change that command a little bit, since it's not necessarily new anymore. It's like a year old.
Yeah, it's because I hate Battissimo now.
Did you guys know that there are figurines from the Mystic Crystal available on the NSP store? I didn't know, but I do now because Bryony DM'd me and was like, look at these!
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
It's pretty neat to see models made from the designs that we came up with.
Was it released in 2020? So it's going to be 3 years old.
3 years old! The new NSP music video, guys. Yeah, they have figures now on the store, on SP store. Wouldn't you know it?
The figures look like they've been modeled from the modeled from the model sheets that Swifty drew of the characters.
Yeah.
Like pose and everything.
I should say though that it was Amanda Bell who designed the characters.
Okay.
I adjusted them as a director, but the main designs were done by Amanda Bell. I just added some little tweakies, tried to make them a bit more DreamWorks.
I don't know if Amanda did anything for Brian.
I don't think she did, but she did some stuff for Danny. There they are, they're behind my head.
There they are.
Yeah. Fiddle says that waist is snatched on Danny. It was on the model sheet too. So we gave him a very tiny waist.
Ta-da.
Brian's even in his model sheet pose. So I know it's from the model sheet.
So is Danny.
Yeah.
Or Dan.
Hey Draco Fox. Hello.
Okay, there's a UV. All right.
Fair enough.
Share screens, NDA, image.
Oh, first I need to do walk back in 30. Don't do anything I would do. We would never. Have a nice walk, Ben. Don't fall apart. Speak with your heart.
Okay, opening up the UV layout in Photoshop now, so we can put down some base colors. What materials were you thinking this lantern was made of?
I was thinking kind of iron.
Iron. Okay.
Iron. So like a kind of dark slate grey, maybe, with some purple tones in there.
Oh, okay.
But it's your choice as well, because you know where they're going on the ship.
Got a chromail here.
Got chromail.
Oh, boom. Yo, Big Jet the Hawk fan here. Just saw a snippet of the I Want It That Way scene. Oh my god, he looks funny as heck, and all the other bad guys there are looking great.
Thanks. He's gonna be there.
The Starline was top tier, haha. I may be biased, but more green burb. Would you two love to see another Sonic Riders game in the future, or see the Babylon Rogues return somewhere?
Yes, I was literally saying this to Onster the other day, that I really hope they do another Sonic Riders game, because I would love to see the Babylon Rogues come back.
Oh, thanks for the sub.
And it's been so long since we've had one. I feel like we're due for another Sonic Riders game, so we can have the Babylon Rogues in there again, because they're awesome. But yeah, 100%. And yeah, Starline was great. I really liked him. I'm still reading through the books. Thank you also for the compliments on the storyboard. I'm looking forward to going and cleaning up the bad guys. I've left them so far. I'm just cleaning up Sonic and Sally at the minute, but at one point I'll be going through them, and that's going to be fun. I had to get Lyric in there. Real Rogues Gallery. We got Jet, we got Starline, we got Lyric, we got Knack the Weasel, and we got Infinite. I had to have Infinite. He's so edgy. I want to see him sing. Believe. I won't need that away.
Tell me why.
Let's get some mats on these. Wait a second. Why are you no mat? Did I fix the gap? Why you no mat?
Uno más.
Where's the gap? Oh. For some reason that's on a different layer. I see you. There we go. Believe. We're gonna need to seal off the bottom here. Okay, so hopefully now it will fill. I think 25 is too low. I think I need this to be like 50. There we go. Be able to see if I actually like the drawings or not. Some of them I do, some of them I don't.
Your Sonics are so expressive.
Thanks. Some things I'm not digging about them though. That will change.
I want to add some wood to the lanterns. That's cool. Like little wooden antlers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh wow, Nos TTS, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. Fatiati says, what if Solarpunk Spider Sona? I mean, that sounds cool. Hey Kieran, how's it going? How are you? I caught a little bit of your stream yesterday. Super cool. I feel like I want this spine to come out further. Make him look spikier. I should take out another spine here. Nah, that looks dumb. Bada bum 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 bada ba 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 do bum bada bum 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 bada bum ba bum bada ba ba dum. Come on! Just little tweaks to try and make it feel a little bit better. I want this to be a little bit more rotated.
What should the stream title of today be for the VOD? Biggest Sonic fan. Let's compete. Versus mode. Engaged.
I like that.
Thought you would disagree.
Yeah, I like it. It's funny.
The things I think you'll like, you're like, nah. And the things I'm like, oh, she's gonna really like, be like, nah, you'll be like, that's great. I'm like, ah.
Gotta keep you on your toes. Be unpredictable. Can't have you starting to preempt my every move now, can I?
No.
How will I ever assassinate you if you know where I'm gonna be and what I'm gonna do?
Wait, what? Why would you ever want to?
I wouldn't.
Defensed.
That's what you think. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him when he least expects it. Assassinate Doig with hugs. Maybe I will.
NDA controls.
Oh, awesome. Fenrir won the raid poll. I am gonna have to head off in a sec because I have some work I need to get through today. I have a task list.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, you can keep going if you want, but I will be off screen and off mic.
Oh. How long have we been going? We've been going 2 hours. That's fine. I got a UV in the first. Let me just apply.
Alistair says, have good work, and you. Thank you, Monster. I will. I think it'll be a nice day today.
Let me just apply the texture I did to the lantern at least.
I got work, but it's a manageable amount. And I think it should be kind of fun to do. How about you guys? What are you up to for the rest of the day while Doig does the lantern thing? Also, who's hyped for Sonic 3? I'm hyped for Sonic 3. I don't know when it's coming, but at some point there'll be another movie. Ah! 3 songs? It could happen. Woo! Sonic 3 the movie. At some point it's gonna happen. Kieran says, let me see more of my husband. Which is your husband, Kieran? Planet Chaos says, want to make some art for Pride. That's radical. Heck yes. Little Puffling says, I'm working animating on a fun project. That's so cool. I hope it's going well. Kieran's husband is Worm Sonic. Oh no. What a price to pay. What games will the third movie represent? I don't know. Anyone got any theories? Theories in chat, please, for Sonic 3. What do we think? Draco Fox says, tell us me things. I could have guessed with the fox in the name. Oh, Kieran says Knuckles, of course. Knuckles is so good.
Dark Souls.
The amount of like extra laughs and warmth that Knuckles brought to the second movie cannot be understated. Like Sonic 2, I prefer to Sonic 1, and it's because of Knuckles. He's so good. Darkbot says Sonic Adventure series. And Martina says, will you make the Pride Sonic this week? Yes. Maybe I should do it tomorrow. Farty Auntie says, I want Amy to come in and say, it's hammering time. And then she hammers all over the place.
Are you going to make the Pride Sonic one like one of our like Twitch emotes rather than a BTTV?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Macadro says, I expect a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 references to Sonic 3. Well, the teaser we got at the end of Sonic 2 was Shadow. So. Imagine if it's based on the Shadow the Hedgehog video game.
They just switched track. And they're just like...
It's all Shadow now. Oh, Martina says, look how cool the lantern looks. Ah! Doig is doing an awesome job. You want Doja Cat Rouge the Bat? What's Doja Cat? Sonic CD with the Hidden Planet. That'd be so cool. What's the lantern for? It's a little thing that I modelled for version 2 of the overlay. And I thought that it might be fun for Doig to do the little particle effect I was excited about on it.
Yeah, look. I'm gonna
I
make
like
it
the little green roof.
Yeah, I was gonna make it little like moss like a dark green.
Oh,
to
also
it.
she makes good music. That's also a little saucy, but she's great. She's very rude. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Damn it! I got
Like
the.
Doja Cat to voice them. That'd be so cool.
I got this the wrong way up. I was gonna like paint in the lighting on the inside of the lantern. But I got it wrong.
How?
What do you mean how? It's because
Oh, you
it should
wanted
be.
that to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Game it. Reminds me of a game you've played, that lantern.
Oh, really? What game? Oh, the lantern. Maybe. Oh. I can see it. I see it. Do you see it, Doig?
No.
The DLC of a certain game we've played has creatures with antlers, and we have to carry lanterns around.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't
Yeah.
want to spoil for anyone who hasn't experienced it, but it's a spooky time.
More contrast with the flame. Yes, but yeah, I guess so.
So the flame is actually going to be like a little crystal. And I kind of want it to have a dim glow because I want the main glow in these lanterns to be around the fireflies that it attracts. So in my head...
Oh, you've told me that.
So in
Oh,
my head-
shit.
It's okay. It's not too bright at the
No,
minute.
it's not. It's because I've only made a gradient on it, and for a crystal I'd want to like do the edges, so I'm gonna have to unwrap that different.
Okay.
That's fine.
But yeah, I was thinking that these crystals emit a dim glow, but they attract fireflies to them.
Oh yeah.
Fatiati says you could play Ashen. It has a similar art style to the lantern and is multiplayer Souls-like.
Oh, cool.
Kezek, we should continue. I agree. I think we'll finish Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog first. And then I think we'll go back to Outer Wilds or we'll go back to Tunic, one of the two. It'll be a toss-up. And then we'll either do Tunic next or we'll do Outer Wilds next. And then we'll do the next one.
Let's do Outer Worlds before Tunic, since we started Outer Worlds before Tunic.
Yeah, I feel like we're pretty close to the end of Outer Wilds. I feel like we could complete in just 1 or 2 more sessions. I feel like we're pretty close.
I won't be playing any more Outer Wilds though.
You won't. I have to do it now.
Yeah.
You got too angry.
Not too angry, no.
You got pretty mad.
I got pretty
got
mad
pretty
when
mad
we got
about
set
it.
back, but like that, I think that was just in the moment. It wasn't at the game. But I think it's funnier when you play the scary bits. So
Oh, I screamed so loud last time.
alrighty. Who we raiding?
Oh, we're raiding Fen.
Oh, cool. Let's go. Ben's really cool. They also have a very, very awesome stream setup.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading chat. Yep. Fen is also using a VPO, which is what we've coined this overlay, the virtual interactive puppet overlay. So enjoy being on Fen's pirate ship.
Woo!
If you like it here, you'll love it there. And have an awesome day, everyone.
And here's the credits.
Here's the credits. What happened to Animata? Animata's still what we call the little characters. We call the little characters Animata. And the entire overlay VPO. Oh, Ozu the smelliest! Oh no! It's a bunch of ferrets in trench coats, so we touch but Lee Stuckles. It's Ankun, but also Rio R. Most talkative Rico Manon. Jeez, Rico Manon. Of course, most memorable is Bautissimo.
Get out of
These
here.
like these shopping credits is Pain Gamer. Ben Powell Memorial Award goes to Star Spikes. I always feel like that should be the Ben Powell Memorial Award rather than reward.
Oh, yeah.
But there you are.
I probably just typoed that.
Don't you
I like it when Ben gets the Ben
Okay,
Memorial Ben Powell Memorial Award.
Yeah. cutest chatter is also Bottissimo. Another one, so many of them.
Then giving out all the rewards.
Thank you guys so much for being here, and until next time,
May the rest
of your day
be filled
with
adventure. Take care, everyone, and goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.